Long ago in the ancient city of Troy, a war raged that would echo through time and history. A war not just of swords and shields, but of strategy, betrayal, and pride. A war watched by gods from their celestial thrones and fought by mortals with every ounce of courage and ambition. It all began with a single promise, one that would ignite fury, betrayal, and vengeance. Helen of Sparta, the most beautiful woman in the world, was taken, or perhaps willingly chose to go, with Prince Paris to the great city of Troy. This single act would change the fate of two nations, setting the stage for the most legendary war in history. From the heart of Greece, 1,000 ships set sail, led by King Agamemnon himself. Their goal was clear, to bring Helen back and secure their honor. But their journey would not only lead them to war, but also to years of bloodshed, suffering, and the eventual unraveling of an ancient civilization. They sailed with purpose, but the gods would have other plans. For years they would lay siege to Troy, unable to breach its towering walls. Achilles, the greatest warrior of the Greeks, waged battle with fury, while Hector, the noble defender of Troy, stood unyielding. The siege became a test of endurance, strategy, and sacrifice, lasting 10 years. The Greeks, weary and desperate, began to lose hope. 10 years of siege had turned victory into a distant dream. But in their desperation, they would find a solution, one so cunning, so deceptive, it would change the course of history forever. Odysseus, the cleverest of the Greek leaders, envisioned a strategy that would outwit the Trojans, a plan not through brute force, but through deception, cunning, and manipulation. It would not be a simple victory through battle, but through a lie, a weapon that could tear the very foundations of Troy apart, become the D. And so, the Trojan Horse was born, a gift of surrender, a token of peace, a symbol that would of Troy itself. The Greeks, pretending to retreat, left behind this massive wooden structure, claiming it as an offering to the gods. The Trojans, tired from their victory, believed the war was over. They celebrated their triumph, their cheers rising into the starry sky as they pulled the horse into their city, blind to the danger it harbored. But they should have listened. They should have listened to the warnings of the wise and the omens from the gods. The horse was not a gift. It was death. Inside the hollow belly of the horse, Greek warriors waited. They waited for the moment city would sleep, for the gates would open, and for Troy to fall. And as the city slept, as the Trojans celebrated their so-called victory, the Greeks struck. They tore through the gates, lit fires, and brought chaos and ruin to the mighty city of Troy. By morning, the once proud walls of Troy were nothing but ashes. The Greeks had won, not through brute strength, but through trickery, deception, and patience. The city that had stood for centuries was now a smoldering graveyard. The Trojan horse became more than a weapon. It became a lesson, a symbol, a warning through the ages, a lesson about pride, trust, and how even the greatest can fall when hubris blinds the wise. It teaches us a timeless lesson. Not every gift is a blessing. Sometimes what appears to be an act of goodwill may hide intentions of deceit and harm. It reminds us to remain vigilant, question what seems too good to be true, and trust wisdom over appearances.